Imagine a thin beam of light, silent, invisible, and lethal. Its name is Oleitan, and it is the world's first operational laser interception system already in operational use by the IDF, shooting down incoming rockets, mortars, and UAVs, saving lives and saving money. It is a laser system that changes the cost benefit equation in the air defenses, and everyone wants to know how it will work. And some are asking if this is why the Air Force is already looking past the F 35s to see what will come next. So, the new system is already seen as a major competitor for the Iron Beam anti rocket defensive system, as it does not need to have its ammunitions reloaded the way that the Iron Dome does, and it costs a tiny fraction of the amount of money for each shot. We're talking about just a few shekels to down a rocket or a drone. So today, we will get to know the new Oleitan laser system and answer questions, including whether the whole world is about to enter a new phase of warfare and whether we'll soon be shooting down missiles over Iran like they did in the Star Wars movies. As most people know, air defense and the ability to shoot down incoming weapons before they can get to their targets and to cause death and destruction is a very old concept. In the United States, it was defined characteristically by the national security policy during the Ronald Reagan administration in the 1980s. And here in Israel, we also started developing the tools and the institutions that would need to be part of this effort around the same time. In this current war, Israel took technological weapon programs and rushed them into use on the battlefield using real-world conditions to hit the fast-forward button on the usual testing and the integration process that would usually take many years. The results speak for themselves, and the whole world is impressed by the Israeli defensive systems. Our friends are eager to learn more, and our mutual enemies are scrambling to find out how they can counter this latest revolution in armed conflict. Welcome to Boots on the Ground. I'm your host Yair Pinto, and today we'll take a closer look at the new technological developments in the Israeli military. We all know Israel is a technology powerhouse, and we have capabilities straight out of a sci-fi movie. And today we'll focus on the Israeli laser for a moment and its use in this war. But a moment before we begin, I want to call on you to keep spreading the truth, share, and follow us. It's very important to make sure that you share our content so that we can reach as many people as possible. And if you haven't yet clicked the subscribe button, now is the time. Now, imagine for a moment that an aircraft that costs tens of millions of dollars, carrying missiles and bombs that cost millions more, the plane is flying at an altitude of 40,000 feet, close to the edge of outer space. Suddenly, without any warning from the radar systems, the metal skin on the warhead of one of the missiles that are hanging under the wings of this plane begins to heat up, and within milliseconds, the temperature is so high that it causes the explosives in the warheads to blow up, destroying the aircraft and ending the life of the pilot, who never even knew that the plane was under attack. Does this sound like science fiction? Well, maybe it is, but some are saying that this is just a preview of what war will look like in the coming decade. Will it mean the end of human pilots flying ridiculously expensive aircrafts that are armed with missiles and bombs? Let me know what you think. Or will it mean that in the future, the only missiles that even have a chance of getting through air defensive systems will be those flying at hypersonic speeds? Another question, will war itself become so fast that humans won't be able to keep up and require computers that are powered by artificial intelligence to keep track of it? All of these questions will have to wait for the answers, but here in Israel, no one is waiting for anything. Rafael's Oleitan system has already intercepted drones in combat. Unlike the Iron Dome system, which costs tens of thousands of dollars for each interception, of one rocket that probably costs only a few $100s to manufacture by the terrorists, these systems only cost 3 shekels per shot. That's less than $1. This is less than $1 to defend Tel Aviv from an incoming missile. This is a massive change in the conduct of war, and nothing will ever be the same. Once again, I'm Yair Pinto, and this is a special edition of Boots on the Ground,